John Gavin Malkovich. He is by all definitions an international celebrity. He's an actor, director, producer, and most recently a fashion designer. Malkovich has appeared in more than 70 films. He has won or been nominated for countless awards for both his roles in plays and on the big screen. His former grade school in Benton, Illinois recently named their event center after Malkovich and Doug Collins.
In fact, I think the first time we might have even had the letters ordered and we changed our mind because we felt it sounded better and it just flowed better with Doug Collins and John Malkovich Event Center. It just it sounds right, and it's just the right thing.
The facility includes 2 full basketball courts and a stage for plays. It's the first time the school has had a quality place for theater, music, and sports camps.
We want the opportunities to be here in Benton the same as if you're at some other school in the other part of the state that people maybe are like, quote, you know, the big time. We want everyone here in Benton to have the same opportunities.
Even with all his fame and fortune, local friends of Malkovich say he is touched, but also found the honor to be comical. What do you think he'll think about this?
Well, the message he sent me that some of his former teachers are still rolling in their graves.
The son of journalists, Malkovich is described as a prankster from former classmates who've known him the longest.
He was always fun. He was the life of the party. There's some stories I can't tell now about what happened at this very school with some of the teachers and some of the things that happened in classes with John, but he was always stirring it up, always having fun.
Childhood friends say John grew up with a great family, and his house was a second home for them.
Their house was never locked, so we could go to their house anytime, day or night. I mean, 3 o'clock in the morning, that's what you went in, you laid down on the couch and went to sleep. They were just very open family, very intelligent.
But that doesn't mean they didn't get into some trouble. Mark Miner describes being obtained by police for breaking curfew.
So anyway, he picks me up, we drive around the square twice, and then he stops and pulls in on one of those park benches on the public square. And there's John Malkovich trying to look like an old man as a sophomore in high school probably. And so anyway, the police officer picks up John, and the 2 of us actually got arrested for curfew violation and had to go to court.
So is acting as an old man?
So I think maybe that was the beginning of his career, perhaps, yes.
Yeah, it doesn't play a very good old man, huh?
Well, he might be getting better now.
In fact, Malkovich didn't start seriously acting until his early 20s. His decision to drop out of college to pursue acting full-time took his friends and family by surprise.
So we drove back to Benton, and the whole time I'm trying to convince John that this is the dumbest thing he's ever thought of. And I'm so glad, I really am so glad that he didn't listen to me, because that's the one thing that John Malkovich brings to Southern Illinois as we think about him. We've got a lot of poverty here in Southern Illinois, but the greatest poverty is the poverty of vision. And John had a vision.
Forget what the critics may say. The truest testament to John Malkovich's acting ability is that his own mother used to forget his scenes weren't real life.
I watched In the Line of Fire with her at the Toller Cinema, and she let out a blood-curdling scream when he was killed in the end. So it's a little real.